The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. From his end zone, Wilson. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Yeah, see.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. And going deep for Hill. And it's intercepted.
Yep. Exactly what they're going to do because they don't want to trade us.
The Ravens are going to have it here just past the 25.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
A man who missed all of 2021, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team, both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll go again with Dobbins. Even with that broken tackle, can't go very far. Stop short of the 30. This defense for the Dolphins, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That third down conversion good for 23. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got the turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Now Jackson on first down, looking deep downfield. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not.
What is he? Yo. Man, my dude dropped that pass, bro. You got lucky on that one.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to
I was
a
like,
2nd and 10.
But, you know, I don't have Odell Beckham, so. Because they started to leave with injuries and Odell hurt for 20-something weeks. I'm like, man, this is shit here.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because
they have no receivers like that.
You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon. Throwing is Jackson.
And that is is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away, no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Well, he might be the best kicker the game's ever seen, and we've seen him hit from 66, which is the all-time record. But anything 60-plus, that's a very low percentage kick. Don't tell him. He doesn't believe it. But this one winds up no good.
Well, they gave the 60-yarder a try, didn't make it, and now they're in a tough position defensively. This offense has it in midfield. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know.
Yo, they let you catch.
Like
okay.
Stance,
all right.
Just headed straight for the quarterback.
All right.
Good recognition on that play.
Maybe let you catch that shit. Wow.
That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
Yeah,
A run with Mostert up the middle.
Or like a bat or something. He just.
Second down.
I guess he don't have that kind of ability.
Defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no comeback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Tua. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Again, they'll run it with Mostert.
Yo, the dude missed. Wow.
And
wow, bro.
Before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now 1st and goal. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to linebacker.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Out of his end zone comes Andy Isabella. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Yeah, they were in field goal range last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second and 4. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
You know, when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. The Ravens had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
From the 39, Jackson. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Who's that?
And that's a ball that he is going to want
to keep.
You
in a dime, huh?
Interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens.
Yeah,
bring
but
the ball to the sideline,
that's definitely not a linebacker.
Rights on it so that you know what it is. And then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Yo, there ain't no way you tackle me like that, bro. There's no motherfucking way.
The short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Wow, bro.
So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
After the interception, here's Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
That is definitely what we call our defense in
I'm working. Yeah, I'm working with some fucked up receivers.
He's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson.
Oh, I didn't mean to throw it to him. That was the wrong person.
Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 16.
Yep, he was wide open too. I did not mean it. Fuck, bruh.
Last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we? Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Tua going to throw. And going deep for Hill. And got his man complete.
Yo, he didn't tackle?
All the way in for a Miami touchdown. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble.
I ain't got no receivers, man. This is starting to bug me.
Season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage. What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. And only able to get this to the 19.
Okay.
Probably should have opted for the touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head
Bro,
coach
come
handling it?
on.
Offensive coordinator. Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right, throw it out the window. Yeah, let's get back on track here.
All right,
Sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Who's your safety?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Play action. It's Jackson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Bruh, come on.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Oh my God, bro.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They go play action with Jackson. Steps away. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. Fielded at about the 28. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're playing right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly?
It's okay.
So
It's all right.
we see them
It's all
come
right.
back.
It's all right. It's all right.
Continue to run your
It's all right.
offense, but don't back off at all. Don't
It's
start
all
looking
right.
at the
It's
clock.
okay.
Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking.
It's
Usually the
okay.
best
It's
way
okay.
to maintain
It's
control.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this
God,
drive on
bro,
the
I can't
defensive
believe
side.
this.
Force the incompletion on 1st down.
It's hard to
And you're
get
able to
a
shut
fucking
down the running play on
interception.
2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't
My
be
fucking
surprised now.
hands.
A little bit of
Hey.
pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here. A chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go to play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
2 and now, 3rd and goal. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. But the defense, Charles, they bent a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them at the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing.
Bro, no! No, no. Yeah, okay.
Take a shot to start
Yep.
the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Yeah, I get it.
Their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe
Man,
now you
this
come
game's
back
so
and throw some
trash,
underneath
bro.
stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
How am I missing
After the
opening
incompletion,
shots?
here's 2nd and 10 from the
Like,
20.
open.
Jackson. Buying time to his left. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
It was starting to become a game for him to forget with the interceptions, but that's a step in the right direction. Not only did he choose to run it instead, but he saw the field well and made a nice pickup to get a new set of downs.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
I'm actually looking at this play with defensive eyes here, partner, because they were still laser focused on him after his earlier exploits on this drive. I think they went back to the well just a little bit too soon. He got across the line of scrimmage, but they certainly weren't giving up much more than that.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And this one is incomplete. So we've reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Dolphins taking a lead to the locker room. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Isabella now from his end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Andy Isabella. And he'll bring it back.
Not talent. He look like he's fast, but 95 speed. He should better do something.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter.
I've been mad as hell if that dude would have caught me with that fucking dive that you tried to do.
We know where we are, but sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get
I gotta get me a wide receiver, man. Let me get Waddle off you.
Yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. So now the other
you trading Waddle?
out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. From his
Hey man, come on, man. You got all you need is Hill, man. You don't need nobody else, man.
Down at about the 17-yard line.
Yeah, like you doing me.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
Okay.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill.
No. Why are they doing this? Why am I getting, bruh? Why am I getting hold like this, bruh?
You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield.
I guess I'm just meant to be like that. Yeah.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They forced incompletions on 1st and 2nd down.
Tua, you know his throw power ain't but like 86, but for some reason.
Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here.
He didn't even tackle him.
That's Hill. And he is going to have the Dolphins' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
I gotta figure out something, man.
Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Looking to pass. Tua. And going deep for Hill.
Bruh!
And this is almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a fourth pick of the ball game.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get high.
Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And he is going to have the
Let me get a chosen then.
as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like
You
this
give Mr. the chosen Anderson over there. You don't really need him either.
we'll call this play significant.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way
Look
down
at
to the
inside zone.
42-yard
Killing me,
line.
man.
50 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the fourth quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive is going pretty well.
In the game, bro.
Back out.
Getting this out to the flat.
But he catches that, and I can't get my fish. Wow. That's crazy, man.
How about the way they ran to the football and knocked it down to force a 4th down?
Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that can all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
No. No, that wasn't the reason why. I just wanted. I need another receiver. Yeah. Oh, yeah. One could you throw to him.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They find themselves down
Definitely no better than that.
17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. Throwing deep for Galladay.
Bruh, no. Fuck. Yeah.
Intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the
I swear, man, this game.
the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're
Oh
right-handed
my
rolling around
God,
trying to
bro.
throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
That was
I see you going across the middle, wouldn't you?
Now, even though this drive started
See that tight end? Yeah, I saw that shit.
So they can work towards
Yeah, I was seeing that motherfucker going across the middle. I was like, yep, I ain't gonna get there in time.
We're in Baltimore, 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. That's going to be brought in.
Your men jump everything for interceptions, but my motherfucker just looked there. The only way I get an interception is if I control the guy and get it. Like,
and now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off. Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside
crazy.
the
He was
20.
able to get there.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Oh, man. Okay.
Needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Odafe Oweh. The 30, 10, 5, and he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. So that potentially a turning point here this 3rd quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
Well, that one, he kind of tried to throw it and still, he got hit, so. But look at that motherfucker when he threw it to fucking, when he threw a fucking, Hill, that motherfucker has some arm, dude.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. From his end zone, Wilson. And no alley to be found.
Yeah.
The coverage was solid, and he's dropped it.
And you keeping, what's his face? Chosen?
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
If you do decide to let him go, then let me know.
Through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football.
I definitely take it because I definitely need him. You can tell. My receiver dropped everything, bro. Like, and they like you said, they get open, but I'm not understanding why they dropped every damn thing.
Don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Yeah.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
You got about 7 receivers out here.
Working out of the gun. And going deep for Hill. Well, this is
What the animation? Wow, I'm right there.
for a Miami touchdown.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And that's Humphrey, so I know that's different. For this game, man, all right.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
I didn't got to where all you gotta do is throw it up and he'll ever catch it. Dude, right there on him, bro. Right there, fucking on him.
Much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard in the last time out, the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
Right.
And you definitely saw his coaches.
Because he was on a block, and then he just got off of it right when I was coming close to him.
In this game, his team is down right now.
Oh, the fact that I don't have Odell Beckham is fucking crazy. I mean, these bitches fuck me over.
Those mistakes could continue to pile
Like,
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
look! No!
Trying to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail. This time with a on this third quarter of play.
Okay, that's cool. I don't make this shit up.
The offense on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th. Meeting the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
And yes, everyone, that was the full.
No, I can't. Like,
I know it's a dying breed, it's a dying position for a lot of people, but I still think it's valuable and important, especially one who can carry the ball.
And you need short yardage. What makes sense? Go to a big body, let him plow forward just like he did there.
It's still a big man's game.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 63 yards rushing.
right. Like, and the thing is, like, they're getting open, right? And look at that. Like, your dude was backpedaling, and he still was able to grab you.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Another run here with Dobbins. And he's got it down to the 28.
They went right back to it.
I have nobody to catch it. My best receiver is my tight end, and you stay on him. So it's like,
Had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Able to locate Andrews here on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game. Throwing
like, this shit crazy because, like, my receivers is like, they getting old. He getting open, but then, like, for instance, that last one, you ran away from the ball and was able to come back and dive and catch and hit the ball out.
But a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right, they did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Yeah, like, this shit is funny to me.
Now here's Jackson on 1st down. That's caught.
Finally. Like all game. I'm surprised he didn't. I was expecting him to drop it. I swear I was. I was just expecting him to say, okay, I dropped it.
You have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Oh, if it wasn't for the other dude, Holland was about to get posted. He was about to get stiff arm to the ground.
Teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chip a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
One more time with Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Tucker with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Kick return, yeah.
Kick it away following the touchdown. From his end zone, Wilson.
Man, if he'd have broke that tackle, and I was standing there. If he would have broke that tackle, bro, I would have fucking threw my remote control out my window.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
What the fuck was that? Yo. Wow, okay.
And you tell them, here's the situation.
Okay.
They've got all their timeouts.
I get it.
So we are not going to play this conservatively.
I get it.
We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away.
I'm good.
I'm good.
These motherfuckers just cheating the fuck out of me.
So essentially 4 timeouts left. They have to be. And look at this.
I finally got the pick. Finally. I finally got one.
And the Ravens are right back in this football game. Yet another interception.
And Tua threw the fuck out that ball too. How did I? Oh, I don't know how I caught. Oh, he overthrew it. Oh, you jumped too late, I guess.
The thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot.
Oh no.
Trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad.
Yo, they pulled me to him. Ha.
Back in his own 7.
Oh, okay.
Emmanuel Ogbah able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Watch this, pull me right to him.
Quarterback retreating away from the line of scrimmage toward the other goal line like that usually doesn't end well.
You're exactly right about that. Normally, if they're moving,
Yo, get the fuck off! Oh my god, bro.
Buried behind the line by Christian Wilkins.
Yeah, I'm like, I see you blitz everybody. I'm like, okay.
They want to accomplish offensively. I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
And I seen that shit. I was like, whoa, I can't do shit with this. Let me get the fuck up out of here. And then my offensive lineman tackled me. Literally. Like, I'm working hard out here, fellas, and y'all just... Oh, boy. Okay.
We welcome you back. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's intercepted.
He's shorter than me. How?
Could be the backbreaker.
This dude is 6'4".
Have just about sewn up this football game.
He's 6'4", dog. 6'4". That's why I threw it up there. 6'4" with this little ass corner, and you telling me he overthrew the ball? 6'4", bro, with a 90-something jump. 94 jump. 94 jump. 6'4".
They'll start on the ground with most.
Oh, okay, now everybody getting guarded. All right. 6'4". 6'4", 6'4", 6'4", 6'4". Yes, that's right. My best receiver is a 77 overall.
Once again, it's Mostert.
77 overall is my best receiver.
But he picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. Now a give to Mostert running right. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves him at 3rd.
Yeah. Well, you had it, and then some reason you ran backward. Yeah.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's spotted the backfield and goes backwards. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
So they get
that was smart.
But you
made me have to score.
Excellent question. Because when I look at the smiles on that side
and
of
with
the
no,
field,
and with no receivers, yeah.
Scored a touchdown there. Those would be big half-moon grins right now.
I gotta get me a receiver, man.
A touchdown in the other direction. All of a sudden, they're down. Now, after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away.
Yeah, I gotta get me a receiver, bro.
Isabella now from his end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Still going. And he will score. Touchdown, Ravens. The dramatic score to tie it, and now they just need the PAT to get the lead late 4th quarter.
So much for the touchdown maker. It's all about the extra point.
Hey, what the fuck? Tucker kicks so goddamn fast now. That motherfucker was super fast. Bruh, my special team is the best part of my team. Hey. Because if I had to put that bitch on the ground and work and rely on my fucking receivers, yeah, I do fuck.
Attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25.
I'm just gonna find a way though.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time
definitely gonna find a way.
Stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
Ooh, glad he came back.
How much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, You don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it.
Yeah.
And he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points.
Nah.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you did good by what you call it, though.
With him just kicking the extra points as well.
Oh, good move. Good shit.
Able to get this all the way out close to midfield, just what the doctor ordered on play one of this drive in crunch time.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner. Watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw caught by Higgins. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
Up the middle they go with Mostert. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Brent Urban there to get him down. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. So it all rests now on the right foot of Jason Sanders. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. 2 for 2 on the afternoon, and a third would win it.
Good
and
kick.
his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So they tried to ice him there, but it's fair to say it did not have the intended effect.
And I've known kickers that take it as an affront. And there he says, you think you're going to rattle me? Think again.
Now after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. This is
that's a smart kick, though.
of the 10.
Yeah, that was a smart kick. I gave you time for.
Well, this one, partner, was fun down at the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us because we got to watch it and call it. That magic that you were talking about didn't occur at the end. But what a game all the way through.
So for the Dolphins, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots.
at the chauffeur to open Mercedes door. Put the pedal to metal and made it soar. She was, but I made it sure it was. So we stayed indoors. Let's take it where no one has been before. It feels like I've known you for years before, but I don't know. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. She's a Lotus and I'm the conductor of a Magnum Opus. Simply braggadocious. Why don't we take advantage of this moment? And wherever you own, we own.
Yo. Yeah. What, nigga? Yeah. Man, I know what I'm gonna do. Cause I told Arn, I got it. I'm gonna have to let her show me how she wrapped that shit up.
I've got a no sleep. I remember when it was the nosebleeds. Now they captured the fashion from flow seats. I'm a whole king. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. She's a Lotus and I'm the conductor of a Magnum Opus. Simply braggadocious. Why don't we take advantage of this moment? And wherever you own, we own it. Ooh, it's trouble in paradise. So let's parachute where the air's nice. And let's risk it all on the paradise. But she just wanna make sure her hair's nice. That's fair, right? I just fell in love with a prima donna. The 2023 Madonna. I mean, your honor, I was minding my business until she gave me complete nirvana. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. She's a Lotus and I'm the conductor of a Magnum Opus. Simply braggadocious. Why don't we take advantage of this moment? And wherever you own, we own it. Nobody really cares. Nobody really cares. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. Yeah, I jump out the booth. Then I might hop through the roof. Count all the rings. My team is the truth, but they some liars to you. And they never sing, but they always shoot. And all of their diamonds are new. And that's why I'm here revealing, cause I really get it. And I need all my honeys in blue. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move.